there, this is Chloe from mykeratosispilaristrainment.com, and today I want to talk about using antibiotics for treating keratosis pilaris. Now, I've been asked this a few times, and I was just recently asked yesterday because there is a doctor and a dermatologist that is recommending the use of erythromycin, which is an antibiotic, and to be used twice a day for 6 months, and he claims that it can successfully treat keratosis pilaris. So this person asked me whether I think it would be effective for treating keratosis pilaris, and if it's a good idea. So I personally, I guess being a naturopath, I don't really like using antibiotics because it does have a wide range of side effects. Though antibiotics are very good for getting rid of any sort of bacterial infection, for example, if you've got tonsillitis, it's very good at clearing up that infection quite fast. But if we begin to use antibiotics for skin conditions, and for that long, I mean 6 months is an extremely long time to be using any sort of antibiotic, and often we can actually become resistant to antibiotics. So what if we've been using antibiotics for 6 months and then we realize, oh my god, I'm getting sick, I have tonsillitis, or I have some sort of infection, and you go to use antibiotics, but for some reason you're resistant to it, and because you've been using it for such a long time, and the antibiotics aren't actually helping you overcome this bacterial infection. So antibiotics for skin conditions I don't think is a very good idea. I mean, it's up to you, it's your body, do whatever you feel is right for you. But I guess from a naturopathic perspective, the overuse of antibiotics is definitely not a good thing, because it can get rid of any sort of good bacteria in your digestive system, and 70% of your immune system is found in your digestive system. So antibiotics are killing all that good bacteria off, so it's reducing your immune system's function. And it does have a lot of side effects long term. I actually see quite a number of people in my clinic that have used antibiotics for a number of reasons, whether it's a skin condition, whether it's because they're getting tonsillitis all the time or sick all the time. And some people end up using it month after month after month. And many people end up getting food poisoning, they get gastroenteritis, they get colds and flus pretty much all the time, and that's because they've completely destroyed their immune system and their digestive system. They've destroyed all the good bacteria, they haven't replenished it after the use of antibiotics, and they become really, really sick. So this is what can happen if you do treat a skin condition with antibiotics. So whether antibiotics is going to be effective for keratosis pilaris, I don't think it's going to be that effective, because keratosis pilaris isn't a bacterial infection on the skin. Antibiotics are often prescribed to acne sufferers, particularly cystic acne sufferers, because there is so much inflammation due to an infection underneath the skin, which is causing the cysts and the pus to form in the hair follicles. But with keratosis pilaris, there is no bacterial infection. The only way I can think how it may help keratosis pilaris sufferers is if your KP is connected to a digestive problem and you have an overgrowth of bacteria here, and the antibiotics are killing off that bad bacteria. But usually when you stop the antibiotics, that bacteria will come back because you haven't supported the immune system and the environment in your digestive system to become healthier. So I guess this is sort of like a big warning. I don't think using antibiotics for a long time like that is going to be effective, nor is it going to be beneficial for your health long term. If you do decide to go on antibiotics just because you've tried everything and you're sick of using other treatments that aren't working for KP, I highly recommend you going on a very high potency probiotic, which is a good bacteria supplement, and take it 2 hours away from your antibiotic. So you will need to take this every day you're on an antibiotic, and you'll have to take it for at least a month afterwards to really replenish the good bacteria in your digestive system. Not only that, it's going to prevent any side effects, for example upset stomachs, from occurring, and hopefully any other skin conditions from forming. So there you go. I hope this has really opened up your eyes to the use of antibiotics for keratosis pilaris. I think there is a much better way to treat KP, and that really is to help support your body instead of working against it like antibiotics do. So there you go. I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye.